Why can't you let go? That question echoes in the quiet moments of our lives. It's the weight of a past mistake that still feels heavy on your shoulders. It's the ghost of a relationship that ended years ago but continues to dictate your feelings about love. It's the sharp sting of betrayal, an old argument, or a missed opportunity that replays in your mind like a broken record, stealing the peace of your present moment. We are told to just let it go, as if it were as simple as dropping a stone. Yet, we find ourselves clinging, bound by invisible chains we can't seem to break. There is a profound reason for this struggle, a reason that goes far deeper than simple willpower. Today, we will turn to the timeless teachings of Zen Buddhism to uncover why letting go is so difficult. This ancient wisdom, forged in monasteries and passed down through generations, offers a powerful lens to see the chains that bind us. And more importantly, it provides the keys to our own liberation. In this exploration, I will reveal 7 hidden truths that explain why you are holding on so tightly. And I will share the Buddhist path to finally releasing your burdens and finding freedom. Pay close attention to truth number 7. It is the most transformative, and understanding it can fundamentally change your relationship with your past. Before we delve in, subscribe to our channel for more wisdom on the path to inner peace and spiritual clarity. Now, let's begin. The first truth. You mistake memory for reality. When you replay a painful event in your mind, you believe you are simply remembering it. But Zen teachings reveal a subtle and crucial error. You are reliving it. Each time the memory surfaces, your body and mind react as if the event is happening right now. The same stress hormones are released, the same emotional pain is felt, the same mental story is reinforced. The Buddha taught that our thoughts are not reality. They are fleeting mental formations, like clouds passing in the sky. However, when we can't let go, it's because we have mistaken the cloud for the sky itself. We have fused with the memory, believing I am this pain, or I am this regret. The first step to letting go is to see the memory for what it is, a thought arising in the present, not an event happening in the present. This distinction creates the first sliver of space needed for freedom. The second truth. The ego needs a story to survive. Your ego, the part of you that constructs your sense of I, is a storyteller. It builds its identity from the stories of your past stories of being a victim, a hero, someone who was wronged, or someone who made a terrible mistake. To let go of a significant past event is to let go of a central chapter in the ego's story. If your identity is wrapped up in the story of being abandoned, letting go of that pain feels like a threat to your very sense of self. Who would you be without that story? This is why the ego resists. It clings to the familiar narrative, even a painful one, because the unknown alternative feels like annihilation. Zen practice encourages us to see that we are not our stories. We are the silent, spacious awareness in which all stories unfold. The third truth. The illusion of control. Often, we cling to painful memories under the false belief that by constantly thinking about them, we can somehow control them. We believe that if we analyze a past betrayal enough times, we can prevent it from ever happening again. We think that by holding on to guilt, we are somehow atoning for a past mistake. This is an illusion. Ruminating on the past gives you zero control over what has already happened. In fact, it does the opposite. It allows the past to control your present. The Buddha taught the wisdom of acceptance, not as a sign of weakness, but as a recognition of reality. True power lies not in trying to change the unchangeable, but in gracefully accepting what is and directing your energy toward the only thing you can influence. this present moment. The fourth truth, unfinished emotional business. According to Buddhist philosophy, emotions are energy. When a powerful emotional event occurs and we don't allow ourselves to fully experience the associated feeling, be it grief, anger, or shame, that energy becomes trapped in our system. This is a form of karmic residue. You can't think your way out of a feeling you haven't fully felt. If you were taught to suppress anger or to be strong instead of grieving, that unprocessed emotion remains. The mind then keeps replaying the event, not to torture you, but in a desperate attempt to bring the unfinished emotion to the surface so it can finally be processed and released. The persistent memory is a symptom. The trapped emotion is the cause. I sincerely hope you are finding clarity in these truths. If this resonates with you, please support our work by subscribing to the channel and sharing this video with others who may be carrying a heavy burden. Your support helps us spread this message of peace. The fifth truth, the fear of the void. What lies on the other side of your pain? If you were to truly let go of the burden you've carried for so long, what would fill that space? For many, the answer is a terrifying, unknown void. The pain, the anger, the grief, as uncomfortable as they have, become familiar companions. They fill a space in our consciousness. Letting them go means stepping into emptiness, and the ego fears emptiness above all else. It would rather cling to a familiar suffering than face an unfamiliar peace. A Zen master would say this void is not something to be feared. It is your true nature, spacious, free, and full of potential. Letting go of the clutter allows you to discover the vast, peaceful room that was always there. The sixth truth, confusing release with condoning. This is one of the biggest roadblocks to letting go, especially when others have hurt us. We believe that if we let go of our anger and pain, we are implicitly saying, what you did was okay. We hold on to the hurt as a way of validating our experience and holding the other person accountable in the court of our own mind. The Zen masters use the metaphor of holding a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone. Who gets burned? You do. Letting go is not for them. It is for you. It is the act of dropping the coal so you can stop burning your own hand. It is a declaration of your own freedom. It does not erase the past, but it stops the past from continuing to poison your present. The seventh and most profound truth, the burden is your teacher. From a deeper spiritual perspective, the things we cannot let go of are not random burdens. They are sacred assignments. They are our greatest teachers disguised as our heaviest problems. When a memory or a pain refuses to leave, it's because it holds a vital lesson that our soul needs to learn. This shifts the entire dynamic. The question is no longer, how can I get rid of this feeling? But rather, what is this feeling trying to teach me? Perhaps the betrayal is here to teach you radical self-reliance. Perhaps the grief is here to crack your heart open to universal compassion. Perhaps the mistake is here to teach you the profound meaning of self-forgiveness. When you see your burden not as an enemy to be vanquished, but as a wise, albeit severe, teacher, everything changes. You stop fighting it and start listening to it. And paradoxically, once the lesson is truly learned and integrated, the teacher, the pain, can finally depart. Its assignment complete. The path to true release. Understanding why you hold on is the first step. Now, let's walk the Buddhist path to freedom. Observe with mindful detachment. When the memory or feeling arises, do not push it away. Instead, simply notice it. Say to yourself, "Ah, the story of the past is here." Or, "I am aware of a feeling of sadness." This creates a space between you, the observer, and the thought, feeling, the observed, located in the body. Instead of getting lost in the mental story, Bring your attention to your physical body. Where do you feel this burden? Is it a tightness in your chest? A knot in your stomach? A weight on your shoulders? Breathe into that physical sensation. Don't judge it, just be with it. This allows the trapped emotional energy to move and release. Practice compassionate inquiry. Gently ask the feeling, "What do you need me to know?" Or, "What lesson are you here to teach me?" Approach this with genuine, kind curiosity, not harsh analysis. Listen for the deeper wisdom beneath the surface pain. Embrace impermanence. Contemplate the truth that this feeling, like all things in the universe, is impermanent. It arose, and it will pass. Remind yourself, this too shall pass. Not as a hollow platitude, but as a deep recognition of the nature of reality. This loosens its grip. Perform a ritual of release. The mind loves symbols. Write down everything you need to let go of on a piece of paper. Read it aloud. Then, safely burn the paper, visualizing the smoke carrying the burden away. Or, stand by a river and throw in a leaf, imagining it is your burden being carried away by the current. This symbolic act sends a powerful message of release to your subconscious. Finally, consider this beautiful Zen metaphor, the clenched fist. For years, you may have been clenching your fist around your pain, believing it takes great strength to hold on. The muscles are strained. The hand is white-knuckled. But letting go is not another act of force. It is simply the act of uncurling your fingers. It is a release of tension, a return to your natural state. The effort was in the clinging. The freedom is in the release. As you walk this path, you realize letting go is not about forgetting the past. It is about releasing the past's hold on your present. Your mind is the sky, and the memories are just clouds. By practicing these teachings, you learn to let the clouds drift by, reclaiming the vast, clear, and peaceful sky of your own being. Thank you for joining this exploration. Subscribe for more spiritual wisdom to navigate the challenges of modern life. Until next time, may your hands open, may your heart feel light, and may you walk freely in the peace of the present moment.